Colin Cowherd says the locker room is a pressure cooker and Shedeur Sanders' thermostat is set somewhere between cool and molten. The air hums with commentary. A coach's measured update on his quarterback here, a loud talker's take there, and beneath it all a current of personality that refuses to be polite about where it wants to flow. It begins, as most tense afternoons do, with a soundbite. Kevin Stefanski, careful as a watchmaker, gives the team an update. Playbooks being refined, reps being taken, decisions neither rushed nor preordained. It's the kind of statement designed to soothe. It arranges variables and tucks them under a neat headline. But mid-afternoon talk radio eats restraint like a snack. Colin Cowherd, voice serrated with certainty, leans into the crack. He suggests this quiet confidence isn't the only force at work, that Shedeur's bright persona, his swagger and spotlight magnetism, is rubbing at the seams of a team still stitching itself together. Suddenly the Browns' facility feels like a stage set for a slow-burning drama. There's Shedeur, composed yet incandescent, walking through corridors that once echoed with other names. He's a rookie with a capital R confidence that refuses to be politely ignored. He smiles in a way that suggests both charm and challenge. He's young, deliberate, and very aware that his last name carries blinding headlines like a neon sign. That sign lights the nearest shadow, and people habitually look where the light is brightest. Cowherd's claim, of course, turns the dial. To him, personality isn't background color, it's weather. A charismatic rookie can pull a roster together or pull it apart, depending on how the personality catches in the locker room rafters. He imagines private conversations, veteran players feeling their own turf shift, coaches recalibrating the way they dole praise and blame, and staffers quietly tallying the cost of headlines. Cowherd paints Shedeur as both beacon and barometer. His energy signals things that stats cannot. In the world of talk radio, that observation is a match striking flint. But in the quiet corners of the Browns' facility, the story looks Messier and human. There are veterans who remember the ledger of the franchise, investments that didn't bloom, expectations that turned to dust, and they watch the rookie with something like ancient caution. They don't resent his smile. They simply guard a rhythm that got them through many long weeks. They want steadiness, not beside-the-point bravado. Might Shedeur, they wonder, get caught up in being a headline instead of a handoff? That's the rub Cowherd is identifying, the friction between persona and process. Shedeur, for his part, operates like a craftsman who knows he's being watched. He's loud when the play calls for charisma, quiet when the film room demands reverence. The public image, the viral clips, the highlight reel grace, is only one layer of him. Underneath, there's a player trying to translate father's legacy, collegiate triumphs, and rookie hunger into plays that matter. The friction Cowherd speaks of could be a real force, or it could be the inevitable noise that surrounds any young talent stepping into a spotlight big enough to cast a city's shadow. Coaches have their own language for this. Manage the narrative, manage the minutes. Stefanski's update was less a refusal of drama and more a blueprint for containment. He speaks in variables, reps, reads, health, and in doing so tries to convert the emotional into the empirical. If the team can keep the conversation habitually about routes and reads, the personality becomes context rather than complication. But managing a narrative is like herding leaves in a gust. Personalities, once airborne, have a way of choosing their landing spots.